What's up, everyone? Welcome to cracka. Having a interesting couple days so far. According to the Weather Channel in all its glory, have predicted a huge major blizzard. So of course, just like clockwork, people are stupid and they fall for it and panic. And I went to go do some food shopping last night, and of course the store had absolutely nothing in it. No bread, no milk, no eggs, no nothing. Had to go to a second store and get some stuff, and then had to go to Target and get the rest. And went to get gas, and two gas stations I went to were out of gas completely. And the third gas station I wound up going to had a line that wrapped around the corner, and I was on there for an hour and a half waiting to get gas. It's the hurricane all over again. It's like I'm living in a third world country. Um, it's just amazing because the weather comes up and they panic. Oh, it's the blizzard of the century. Oh my god. And I'm like, you know what? It's probably going to turn to rain. What happened? Turned to rain. So now the Weather Channel in all its glory, whenever they're wrong, they usually push it back. Oh, it's going to be later tonight. We're going to have the blizzard. And if it comes down, it comes down. You know what are you going to do? But I just can't stand like the news and the weather. They gotta friggin' pump you out like, oh my god, you're gonna die. It's the blizzard. Oh, stay inside. Lock your doors. Oh, you know. And they had LIPA come around saying they're gonna turn the power off soon for safety issues. Bunch of shit. So I figured I'd get the video done before and hopefully upload it before we lose our power. Unbelievable. I did get a shipment in. Always comes when it's piss and rain. But whatever. And I'm going to do a s'more review. But I would like to thank Deacon Abstract for mentioning me and giving me a shout out on his video. Very cool videos. I like the way you do your stuff. So thanks. Let me do the review first and I'll show you the stuff that I got. Talon number 4. Got a chance to read. I do like the series, but for some reason it seems like it's just going in a loop. Like it's like talk, 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 Talon. Talk, 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 fight Talon. Talk, 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 fight Talon. This one, they have a giant Talon guy who was brought back from the 1800s. Massive Hulk size kind of guy. And he basically kicks the crap out of him the entire book. And puts a tracer on him when he tries to run. And they find out that has a tracer on him and he's being followed by the guy. And he traps the guy, the big Talon guy, in a tunnel. And he's like, oh, the one thing about, the Talons that the owls didn't tell you, resurrected Talons, is that you have a weakness for cold. And he blows out the tunnel, and the Hudson River, apparently, which is ice cold in the story, freezes him. So, long live New York. Wasn't too bad, but I'm going to see how it goes. Moving on to Batman the Dark Knight number 16 with the Mad Hatter. Interesting book. The Mad Hatter looks a little crazed, more crazed than usual. He's got one eye going one way and the other eye going the other way. And apparently he's kidnapping people for something you don't know. And Batman finds out about it, obviously, and is trying to stop the kidnappings in his bat plane. And winds up getting shot down by a missile launcher by one of the kidnappers. And the plane crashes into the streets, obviously. And as he's going down, Batman's like, Alfred, Penny won. And you're like, what the hell is he talking about? Now, before I get into the whole book, the funny thing is, this is obviously the number after the death in the family. And Alfred's very much alive. So maybe the Joker doesn't kill him in the death in the family. But maybe he does. I don't know. I just can't stand when they do that. Like, they put this out before the last issue of, Death in the Family. So you're like, all right, wait a minute. Pisses me off. No continuation, like, kind of thing. It's like, oh yeah, it's a separate storyline. It's whatever. Anyway, Batman's basically losing against the guys that are kidnapping people from a sweatshop, and they start getting away in a van, and he's like, oh, the Batwing, the Batplane, whatever you want to call it, is down. He goes, but the engine still works. So he starts driving it through the Gotham City streets, and uses that gun thing he used in Batman the Dark Knight with the Joker, that he, pumps it and shoots at that goop that explodes. Shoots out the one side of the door, cuts one side of the door off with the Batwing, the actual wing of the plane, and shoots it in the other door and blows it out and jumps through the van, grabs everybody, and jumps right back out. And, yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was cool. I want to see what the Mad Hatter's up to. Moving on to last but not least of my review, Teen Titans number 16, which is the Death in the Family tie-in with Red Robin. Basically, Joker has everyone tied up, I guess. Red Robin and Red Hood are kind of facing each other. And the Joker's, laughing at them and saying, making his jokes like, wake up, they don't make bat pupils like they used to. And, once they wake up, he unveils two fathers that have masks over them and are tied up, and he's like, oh, they're each one of them is your dad. Like, this is Red Robin's dad, this is Red Hood's dad, and he's like, one of you is gonna survive. He's like, you're gonna fight to the death. Whoever wins, I let that parent go. And Red Robin is kind of trying to convince Red Hood. He's like, we don't have to do this. It's not. And just as he goes to say it, Red Hood tries to shoot him. So they start fighting and beating the crap out of each other, and then Red Robin starts to win, and basically looks like he's going to decapitate Red Hood, and turns around and throws his cape through a window where the Joker's sitting, and he's like, he says now, and the Red Hood starts shooting at the Joker, and you see the Joker get nailed like by 15 shots, just gets shot down and drops, and Red Hood's like, how do you know those aren't our parents? He's like, I've looked over the bodies while we were fighting. He's like, they're not ours. He's like, because my father doesn't have a 4-year-old scar on his wrist. He goes, I keep a very close eye on my parents. He's like, so I knew they weren't ours. And when they go to look at the Joker's body starts emitting Joker gas and knocks them out. And then you see the Joker dragging them off, saying he's got a surprise for them, and he hopes the knives are sharpened. And he's got, of course, the dinner plate with the blood leaking out of it. So who knows? Alrighty. That will do it for the review. Moving on to the new stuff. I got a free preview book, which with Midtown, you got to kind of grab them real quick because they go real fast. Just got some artwork from Savage Wolverine in there. Or, I'm sorry, Wolverine #1. I guess they're bringing back regular Wolverine. Interesting. I'll have to read that. But anyway, get to my new stuff. Legends of the Dark Knight #5. Batman Detective Comics #17. With Raven, driven mad by the Merry Maker, who kind of looks like the Grey Ghost from the animated series. All new X-Men #7. Love this series so far. It's been really cool. Can't wait to read that one. Daredevil End of Days #5 of 8. Excuse me. I should not have eaten that cat. They get caught. Which I haven't read it, but it looks like it's the Punisher that's dropped dead there, because he's in a van, he's got a gun, and you can see a white symbol right there. Yay, my detective skills. Got Avengers #5, which apparently has the new Smasher in it from the Imperial Guard, which is funny. Whenever they bring a character back, now they're making them women. As you can see, it's a girl Smasher now, just like the Beetle is a girl now in Superior Spider-Man. The New Avengers #3. Interesting. Iron Man #6. Who looks like Sunfire. It says A vs. X Aftermath, the God Killer. Thunderbolts #4. Which I'm pretty much getting ready to drop this because it's just kind of mediocre. But the funny thing is, I know my luck, I'll wind up dropping it and they'll change everything about it. Everyone's like, it's the greatest book. Yeah, that'll be my luck. Venom #31. It's a pretty cool cover. The book that everyone wants to hate but can't. Superior Spider-Man #3. It's a cool cover. Really can't wait to read this. Can't wait to read that. I cannot wait to read it. And last but not least, I just thought this was cool because it's a cover swap. It's the Amazing Spider-Man #700 second printing with Doc Ock, going through the 700 thing instead of the 300 with Spider-Man. Very cool, which is technically a key issue. Last Spider-Man, second printing. Forgot how thick this book was. Jesus. But yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for all my reviews and my new stuff. I got a lot of reading, so hopefully if it does, we do have a massive blizzard and all that, I'll have plenty of things to keep me busy. Yeah, nothing other than that. I mean, I was reading everyone's comments saying that everybody liked my Spider-Man stories. Cool. I didn't think anybody would. But since you do, I'll have to share some more stories down the line when I get to them, get to certain issues that jog my memory. But we'll see. King Joe had mentioned that he actually heard about the black issue of Spider-Man #1. So, they do exist. Cool. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. And it's not the size of your man cave that matters. It's what you have in it. And hopefully it's not snow. Later.